This is the Confident Live Marketing Podcast. Confident Live Marketing Podcast with Ian Anderson Gray, helping entrepreneurs level up their impact, authority and profits through the power of live video. Gain confidence in front of the camera, confidence with technology, and confidence with the content and marketing.
Together, we can go live!
Merry Christmas, everyone! Here we go! Ding dong merrily on high, in hand the bells are ringing. Ding dong merrily the sky, in his with angels singing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
So I'm here with Lila and Timothy. This is a special edition of the podcast. This is going out on Christmas Eve. So if you're listening on Christmas Eve, a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, it's exciting. So we're gonna start with a couple of Christmas jokes, and I'm going to share some of my thoughts as we move into Christmas and into a new decade, into 2020. So if you're watching somewhere in the world, obviously you are. If you're watching intergalactically, that would be very interesting. But let us know where in the world you're from. Right, we've got some Christmas jokes. It's definitely time for some Christmas jokes. So, Timothy, do you want to read that first one out?
Who delivers presents to baby sharks at Christmas?
I don't know. Who delivers presents to baby sharks at Christmas?
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. Oh dear. Okay, right. Go on, Lila. You can do the next one.
What kind of secret agents are most active around Christmas time?
I don't know. What kind of secret agents are most active around Christmas time?
Mince spies.
Oh dear. That's not good, is it? Right. Anyway, we've got a few more jokes in a bit. So one of the things I wanted to share as we move into 2020 is, I really want to encourage you in doing, is to know what your why is when it comes to live video. Why are you considering doing live video? Now, I've talked about this a lot on the show over the past 30 odd episodes, but you need to know what your why is. Why are you doing this? Are you wanting to level up your impact and authority using live video? It is, what are you wanting to do? And a great acronym that my friend Sam Ashdown came up with when it comes to creating different types of content and planning your content is BLAST or BLAST. So these are different types of live video content that you can create. So the B for BLAST is behind the scenes content. People love to see behind the scenes. And I'm certainly going to be doing a lot more of that next year. I'm going to be sharing my office and my setup and everything. The next one, what's the next one, Lila?
Local content.
Local content. So this is stuff that's happening in your area. What is happening in your location? People love to know about the local kind of things. Although we live in a global community, people still love to know the local stuff. Martin Buckland is here. Hi, Martin. You've been doing a fabulous job when it comes to live video. I've been so proud of you and impressed with what you're doing. And I wonder whether you're going to be implementing some of these things, whether you're going to be doing some behind the scenes content and local content. Right, what's the next one, Timothy?
A day in the life.
A day in the life. So this is basically, people are really nosy, aren't they, Timothy? They are nosy. And so this is really, what is a typical day in your life like? Where do you work? What is your method of working? And people really love to see that kind of thing, which is great. Okay, next one, Lila.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek. That sounds a bit dodgy, but sneak peek basically is something that you're working on. This is a new project, a new course maybe that you're working on. And so one of the things that I'm going to be talking about in a bit is my Confident Live warm-up formula. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit behind the scenes of what I'm going to be doing. This is a sneak peek into what I'm doing. And this is exclusive content, which people really want to know, which is great. Okay, so that's the S of BLAST. What is the T of BLAST, Timothy, the final one?
Tips and advice.
Tips and advice. This is one of the things that I really love, and this is the how-to kind of stuff. This is the pillar content. This is the really big stuff, and this is really what this podcast is all about. This is the main content that I do, and so this is great stuff. You can kind of repurpose that from other content out there, such as like blog posts and stuff like that, and you can repurpose it into that. And of course, one of the sponsors of the show, Content 10X, does all things about repurposing. So definitely check out Content 10X because they are the repurposing kings and queens, which is great. So, okay, I think it's time. What do you reckon for another joke?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Right.
Oh, there's no person.
Right. Okay. So let's have a look. Where is the? There. Okay. Here we go. So we've done. Okay. I think it's your turn now.
Why was the snowman looking through the carrots?
Why was the snowman looking through the carrots? I don't know.
He was picking his nose.
Oh, that's disgusting, Timothy. This is why you should never have kids on the live video show. Right. Okay. Should we do the next one? That one there. What is
Santa's favourite singer?
I don't know. What is Santa's favourite singer?
Well, who is Santa's favourite singer?
What is Santa's favourite singer? Come on.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
I thought of that one.
Yeah, that was Timothy's. That's a really bad one, Timothy. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Oh, we've got some live viewers on other channels as well. So I know that Martin is on LinkedIn, but we've got Daniel Fletcher here saying Merry Christmas, love it, and Danielle is from Leicester. Great to see you here. And Mayoa is from Lagos. I forget how you pronounce it. That's great. And Danielle likes that one. I'm not sure which one you were referring to, which of the jokes, but anyway, there we go. Okay, so do you think is it time for another song? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think so. So
Which
should we?
one though?
That's a good question. Should we sing "Away in a Manger"?
What about We Wish You a Merry
Well,
Christmas?
we'll do. Oh, don't. We're going to do that later. So let's sing "Away in a Manger." So come on, because you sing this so beautifully. Wait, is that the right key? Right, let's do it. Okay, there we go. Away. Okay, 1, 2. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. There we go. Well, I've got a big treat for you at the end, a musical treat, but we thought we'd sing a bit of stuff. Right, okay, it's definitely time for my next tip. Okay, or my next, basically, encouragement for you. So we talked about planning your content, but I also want to talk to you about the whole idea of warming up your voice. As you move into 2020 and you're doing live videos, I want you to be more confident and to communicate to your audience with confidence. And so one of the ways of doing that is by warming up your voice. And we love to warm up our voices, don't we, Timothy and Lila? Now I'm currently developing a whole new course and a downloadable resource, which I'm really excited to share with you. It's called the Confident Live Warm-Up Formula. And I've talked a lot about this on the show, but if you're interested in finding out all the best warm-ups to do with your warming up your body, warming up your voice, stretching, confidence, and helping you really communicate with your audience, then if you're interested, just send me an email at ian@iag.me with the subject line warm up, and I will let you know about that in the new year. It's coming in January, so just send me an email at ian@iag.me with the subject line warm up, and I'm going to be sharing with you all the things to do about warming up. But just briefly now, one of the things that you can do before you start your live videos is to do some stretching exercises. So let's do some stretching. Try not to attack the light up there. So let's stretch up for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then wiggle your arms, shake your legs out. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to do a lip trill exercise like this. So okay, so do that. Excellent. The great thing about this is you're using your low and your high parts of your voice, and what we don't want when we're doing a live video is to sound like we're speaking on a monotone. So keeping a lot of interest and excitement in our voices, which is really good. So there's loads more that we talked about on the show, but if you're interested in finding out more about the Confident Live Warm-Up Formula, which goes through diction, goes through authentic making sure that you're authentic, but you're heightening that energy. It's called heightened authenticity. And diction and posture, all that kind of thing, then let me know. Just send an email to ian@iag.me and with the subject line, warm up. Great. Excellent. So, okay, great. I got the right pronunciation. Thank you, Miora. And Daniel says, you made my Christmas morning with Christmas songs. There we go. Oh, we got Frywade, Funstock. It's great to see you here. You must be up early. I can't remember where you are in the States, but it's great to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. It's Christmas Eve. Right, have we got some more Christmas jokes? I think we do. Right, where did we get to? Timothy, I think that's your one there.
What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
I don't know, Timothy. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Right. Okay, that's a very bad one. Right, you're the next one, to Lila.
How did Mary and Joseph know Jesus' weight when he was born?
I don't know. How did Mary and Joseph know Jesus' weight when he was born?
They had a weigh in a manger.
Oh dear, way in a manger. Do they get any better? If you've got any Christmas jokes, let me know. Just pop them in the comments. That'd be great. We've got people, we're broadcasting to Facebook, LinkedIn, Periscope, YouTube, pretty much everywhere. It's all very exciting. And Merry Christmas to you all. So we're nearly there. So, okay. So the final thing I want you to think about as we're going into 2020 is there are 3 main barriers to live video, as I keep on talking about. The first one is the live video fear. That's getting in front of the camera, having that confidence. That's a big problem. It's the whole mindset thing. The next thing is the tech and the gear, isn't it? So it's the live video gear. And then the final is the live video content marketing sphere. So it's all to do with what you're sharing. It's the content. It's how you get your name out there, how you get your word out there. But in my experience, working with people all around the world, the big problem is that fear. It's that confidence. That's what stops people pressing that button. This was a big problem for Martin, and then he just ended up pressing that go live button, and we've not been able to stop him. He's been broadcasting live so often, which is really, really cool. So yeah, definitely big thumbs up to that. So as we go into next year, I want to encourage you to listen back to some of the episodes that we've had on the show. We've had Claire Yosa, Anna Pinkerton, Adelaide Goodeve, and we've got another one coming out next Friday which is from Dr. Nick Lazarus, who's a psychologist and is going to really help us with our mindset. So whether it's imposter syndrome that's stopping you, that's that fear, we can get a bit scared, can't we? Sometimes, sometimes when we're performing or we're getting in front of the camera. Is that your nervous look? Yeah, we're all looking a bit nervous. So, yeah, I don't want that to stop you from communicating with your audience and to really level up your impact. So for next year, do listen to some of those episodes that we've had in the past. And the other thing I want to say is have some regular business meetings with yourself. Something that I find really, really helpful is to book a whole day or half a day off, go out into the countryside just on my own with a notebook and just plan some things for the future and just have a really good time focusing on that. But keep things small. Don't overcomplicate things. Bootstrap your live video studio. You don't need to have ultra high tech. Just start small and build it up over time, and your confidence will improve.
Yeah.
And of course, the next question we've got is, can you ask that question?
When are you launching the live video show? Let me know.
Yeah. When are you going to launch your live video show? Because you might have been thinking about this for ages, but maybe you've just not got around to it. So you need to think about that. You need to start planning for next time. So let me know in the comments, or just send me an email, ian@iag.me. Let me know if you're already started. Also, I'd love to know what you're doing. Have you got any live shows that you're doing? Have you doing any kind of live videos? It'd be great. Firewade says he's from Lakeland, in Florida. What a beautiful place. One day we will go to Florida. So there we go. I think we're nearly done. Do we have any more Christmas jokes? I don't think we do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh dear. Sorry about this, guys, but we do have some more Christmas jokes. So, Timothy.
I'm actually gonna. Lila can do this one.
Yeah, you've got to do this one. Come on, you do this one, or I'll do it.
Why did Santa's helper see a doctor?
So, why did Santa's helper see the doctor?
Because he had a lower elf esteem.
Because he had low self-esteem. That's really bad, Timothy. Okay, right, the next one.
I quite like this one.
Okay, go on. What is it?
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer?
What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? I don't know.
Rudolph.
Oh dear. Rudolph. There we go. Great. So there we go. Martin Buckland says he's working on it. Stand by. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you're going to be doing. If you're doing any other live shows, if any of you are doing some live shows or planning on it, let me know. I would love to know. So really, that's the end of the show. This is a very kind of quick and dirty podcast episode. I'm not going to do any editing. So if you're listening to this, apologies that the quality is maybe not quite as up to the standards it usually is. But it was just, I wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just hope that you have a fabulous rest and holiday and all that kind of thing. Danielle says, kids, you have been amazing. I have to agree. Which is great. And Mioa says, I'm doing a live show tonight. Fabulous.
Cool.
And great. Adrian Pope's here. Yuletide love. Happy Christmas. It's great to see you, Adrian. Adrian has done some fabulous photos for me. Which I've got on my website. And Andrew from Andrew and Pete, Merry Christmas to the Greys. So Andrew and Pete were recently on the podcast. They were just on last week's episodes. So if you missed that, don't go back to it. I think it's just go to iag.me/podcast and you can find out all about that. What is wrong with you, Timothy?
I'm hiding behind the sign.
He's hiding behind the sign. Okay, and Mioa says he's going live at 9 o'clock tonight. Well, all the best for that. Right, well, I think that's it. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
And it's time now to share a real treat. So I shared this last year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do another one of these this year, but it's basically a whole virtual choir Christmas carol, which is awesome. And I want to basically just quickly announce all the people that got involved with this.
Wow.
So there's a lot of people here. So there was Naomi Gilmore and family, Paul Ince, Troy Dean and Jin McKinney from WP Elevation, Roger Edwards, David Bain, Nicola Osborne, Eamon O'Brien, Kelly Barder, Steve Dotto, Andrew and Pete, Phil Michon, and Amanda Webb, Anne Popolizio, Amy Woods, Andrea Val, Bella Vasta, Claire Yosa, Eleanor Jeans, Wade Funstock, the guys from Glow Marketing, you kids as well, and my wife Helen, Ian Cleary, J29 Creative, Janet Murray, Jeff C, Joel Conn, Julia Bramble, Kim Garst, Leslie and Marguerite Samuel, Lisa Rothstein, Lucy Whittington, Martina Fuchs, Making Sang, Mike Alton, Moyo Zove, Nachi Lazarus and family, Sally Hendrick and Sam Flynn. I hope I got all of the people in, but basically this is a virtual choir arrangement of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and that's what we do, guys. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.
No, are you gonna come here and sing with me? Ready? Ready? Stay there, stay there.
I'll sing that.
Oh, too long here, too long.
Okay, ready? Don't even worry about anything. 1, 2, 3. This one is
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings.